you are wearing a hat, and that it's unusual. You're not taking it off, even though you're putting your headphones on.
Why would you do that? You're wearing a hat. You've committed to wearing a hat.
You've committed to wearing a hat.
I think if you're going to commit to, you might as well.
Not if you're putting headphones on as well. That's way too many accessories on your face, and you're covered by a blanket.
Yeah, no, I'm cold. It's raining. I am fed up with this rain. We've had a lot of rain.
Okay.
Do you know what else I'm fed up with?
What?
Right? Why is it that you can eat chips with your fingers? You can eat pizza. Me? Just people, okay. Or you. You can do it as well. But you can't, eat a salad with your fingers. When was that decided?
Yeah,
Who decided
it's a good point. It's a good point.
It's irritated me.
I had to say to my son the other day that baked beans are not a finger food.
Yeah.
So I think you learn it as a child.
No, but I see that baked beans could be problematic.
Yeah. But
someone has once said salad can't be eaten with your fingers.
That's been decreed, has it?
But it can.
By the salad gods.
I took a salad. What made me think of it yesterday was, why have you taken your headphones off?
They're not working properly, so I'm just going to go without.
Oh my God.
Go au naturel. I know, it's kind of crazy, right?
It's freaking me out slightly. I don't know if can
I've
I hear
naked
you?
Ears.
I can't. I don't know if I can hear you through mine now. Talk to me.
It's not going to make any difference if I take my headphones off what you can hear. If my ears stop working, it doesn't make your ears stop working. You get me?
Well, I know, but why isn't yours working and mine are? I don't know if mine are.
I don't know.
How do I know if mine are working?
Right, can you hear me through your ears?
Hang on. God.
Can you hear me now?
Mine aren't working either.
I'll take them off. Let's go without.
Should we?
Let's see what happens. See what kind of crazy stuff's going to happen.
I don't like it without.
Don't you? It doesn't feel quite as professional.
It feels weird. It feels like I'm actually just talking to you.
I think we can do it.
Okay, look, I just think we need to really sort this out because...
the whole salad business? Well, does it matter?
Yeah, just generally...
It's quite awkward eating salad with a fork, isn't it? Trying to balance a bit of lettuce. Well, lettuce does not like to be impaled on a fork.
It doesn't.
It fights that.
I just think I'm a bit fed up with these rules.
Are you?
That people have decided.
Food rules.
What's a finger food? There's so many rules that are out there that I just think are pointless now.
Yeah.
And I took them salad.
I don't think that's a law. I mean, they've not legislated against eating salad with a...
Yeah, but if you start eating a salad in a restaurant with your fingers and see how weird you look, and see how people start looking at you and going, look, she's eating a salad.
It's their problem.
With her fingers. Well, I took my salad into the cinema yesterday, and I was thinking...
Whoa, hold the phone. Who takes salad into a cinema?
Well, we'd gone to Subway.
Cinema is an excuse, as recognised by everyone, to eat crap for 2 hours. That's why we go.
It was dinner time. I'd gone at 5:00.
Right.
I went to Subway, took everyone. We all had a little treat of Subway for dinner.
Okay, does this story pick up?
No. Okay. And I just felt that I didn't need all the carbohydrate. I had a salad. And... it was a tasty salad. Yeah. I ate it with my fingers and it made me thinking about this.
Well, hang on. If salad's got a dressing on it, then that's unacceptable.
What about pizza? That has a dressing.
Yeah, but
chips when you have ketchup.
Pizza has a dry underside that acts as a natural
What about
barrier
chips and
for your
ketchup?
fingers. Yeah, but you take the chips, you dip it in the ketchup. If you took your salad leaves, whoa, hold on. If you took your salad leaves, dip them in the dressing, which came separately.
I actually did do that. I had my honey mustard in a pot.
That's acceptable.
But I just think it needs to be acceptable. I think we've gone too far with it.
We've got too many hang-ups with salad.
Yeah, well, generally with all kind of food issues.
Okay, fine.
Is right to bring that to the table today.
Okay. It was my 40th birthday party. Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
On Friday?
I did, a lot.
Not sure I have anything to say about it. It was just a really good party.
It was a very, very good party.
Would you say it's one of the best you've ever been to? Would you say that?
Well, now I feel like I have to say it.
Yeah.
Because you're saying it. No, it was an absolutely tremendous party. We danced, we sung, we ate pizza.
Yeah.
With our fingers.
Yes.
If we had salad, I'd have eaten that there.
Oh, stop making all about salad.
You're listening to Don't Laugh But, the often inappropriate and frequently ill-informed nonsense of Rebecca Elliott and Kirsty Hudson.
Welcome to Don't Laugh But.
Well done. This week we're talking about clothes.
We are.
And because I did a big talk this morning, I've put no thought into this whatsoever. I just scribbled down some stuff that I now literally can't read. So you've got some questions.
I have. I think that you need to...
I've got some questions. I just can't really decipher them.
So you talked for 45 minutes this morning. And
I talked for 45 minutes in front of a university crowd.
And did they want to listen to you?
No, but they had to. So, yeah, they had to sit there.
I've done all the prep work for this.
Shall I kick off with men in shorts? Can I? Is it too early for that?
No, if you want to, go there.
To build up for that?
I think we should build up to it, but I think you've already mentioned it now, so
it's out there.
It'd be rude not to.
It's out there. I've got an issue.
Can I just pause you? Do you think that they can really hear us properly without our microphone?
Who, men in shorts?
Yeah, men.
I don't think it impairs
That could
their
be a
hearing.
movie. No, like people hearing us in the butters.
Us not having headphones on bears no resemblance to how they hear us.
Why do we
wear headphones so that we can judge like how close we are to the mic, whether we're talking over each other? God forbid.
That never happens.
No, that'd be severely unusual.
Can I make one more point today? I did get a message this morning from my brother-in-law that said that he's American, obviously, and lives out in the States, and said that the podcast makes him miss me a lot, but he fears that you're funnier than I am.
Well,
he fears it. It's a fearful thing.
His fears have been realised.
He needs to be scared.
Yeah,
of that fact.
That's very sweet. I think he was trying to wind you up, frankly. But I mean, obviously I am. But I think he was.
Well, of course, I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable. I think it's good to have criticism. Yeah, it makes it better.
Okay. I'm going to come back to the shorts then. I think we should build up to it. I think we've put a taster out there.
Well, let me ask you some questions then, because you're usually the question master, and I've done all kinds of prep for this one. Not in like a preppy, like it's going to be bad kind of, like I'm going to try and sound intellectual and quote Maya Angelou or anything like that. I
was going to say there was one podcast that we didn't put out that you did come in having done loads of preparatory work.
Yeah.
And came in with a poem by how do I say it?
Maya Angelou.
Thank you. And it was just deathly dull, wasn't it?
It was. I felt like I'd become a lecturer.
Started with a poem, it didn't pick up really.
It didn't, no.
So you're saying this isn't going to be like that?
Might be.
It's more, okay, fine.
Could do. We'll see how it goes.
Go on then.
Do you have a winter/summer wardrobe? Do you have that?
That is...
I
know.
What
a question.
I know.
Wow.
I know. We're hitting the big stuff today.
I'll tell you what my wardrobe is. You open the doors and it is just a heap of clothing that every morning I pull out onto the floor, find what I'm going to wear, and then shove everything back in.
Right.
It's kind of winter and summer all together. There's a few items that I've squirreled away in the winter, and I always forget they exist until about 2 summers later. I'm like, oh God, I've got that vest top. Didn't you?
Yeah, it's quite exciting though, because like you find your new clothing.
It is quite exciting, but by that point it's complete like you hate it and it's the wrong size and So no, I have not really. I much prefer my winter wardrobe though to summer, so that's why I try and eke out as much as possible. I mean, autumn and spring is my favourite. When you can wear a t-shirt with a jacket over the top.
This is what I was about to say.
You just have to wear a t-shirt.
Like, don't you feel a little bit sorry for the autumn and the spring in that there is not an autumn and a spring wardrobe? I mean, we've got the spring/summer wardrobe, winter/autumn, but they don't have their own wardrobes.
No, they don't. They kind of merge, don't they? They're mergers.
They slip and slide.
But at what point do you put your winter wardrobe away?
Oh, I have friends who have a whole weekend set aside for that.
Oh my God!
I want to be that person.
Why?
I want to be that. I want to have. Because it's
you want to have so little going on in the rest of your life that your priority over the next 2 weekends is to sort out some of your clothes.
I don't think you need 2 weekends. I think just an afternoon would cut it. But I feel that like I want to be that organised that I have so much going on in my life, but yet I have a weekend where I'm focusing on the clothing needs of my body. Because how exciting would you be able to go? I would love to be able to go to my wardrobe and go, yep, that's what I'm wearing today, without having to get my head in there, pulling everything out, laying it on the bed.
So you're the same as me. You pull everything out and
I'm pulling it out. I'm putting it back in the wardrobe. Like, if I can find a pair of knickers in the morning, we are winning at life. Do you know what I mean? And
I mean, I see you on the school run occasionally.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you're always very, very late.
Yeah.
But with the best will in the world, I'm not sure you put an awful lot of effort into what you wear.
No.
I do, see?
Yeah.
The school run. Yeah.
Definitely don't on the school run. Like,
you've got to look good. I mean, not like amazing. That would be weird.
That's weird to think you want
to look good. But you've got to think, I look all right.
Why?
For your own self-esteem.
Why? I don't understand. Like, why are you taking your kid to school?
I don't want to be seen out in the world looking like absolute... I know, and I am quite frequently. I mean, I'll wear a hoodie or something, but it's been chosen to go with something else. I feel like I look I look okay. I've looked in the mirror for a while and gone, I'm
There are days where I feel that. There are days where I like to go.
No, you can look fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I know.
I'm just saying that you can also look like shite, and you seem happy with that, and I respect that.
I'm comfortable with looking like absolute arse going on a school run. I'm quite happy to. And
do you think you should start brushing your hair?
No, some time for the school run. I think I have a bit of a homeless chic look.
Is it possible I've crossed the line?
Look, you said to me the other day at the party on the photograph you win, God, you look so much thinner in this photograph than in real life. So I think you've already crossed that line.
That's a compliment to the camera.
Yeah, that's what that is. Have you had a wardrobe malfunction? That's a good question.
It's a good question. I'm not sure I've got an exciting answer. Oh, I did do a gig once. So when I played drums, I played drums now, but when I played drums when I was about 15, 16. And I was in a band and we did a gig and we did it sponsored. And I did the whole thing in just a dressing gown. But I didn't really think about it till the actual night that when you play the drums, you absolutely have your legs wide open around the snare drum. And so I did put some knickers on, so it was sort of okay.
Yeah.
So that's not the best story. It's not the best story. I think I've had sort of a lot of buttons come undone. I've got quite forthright bosoms.
Yeah. So you've had like a Janet Jackson moment.
No nipple. No. Just a slightly kind of exposed middle area. You know what I mean?
I know what that middle area is called.
Bit of flappage.
There was no areola.
No. No, she wasn't there.
Yeah. So is there an
That's a lovely name, isn't it? Like genitalia. Yeah. My other daughter.
There can be between twins. Areola and genitalia.
And vulva.
Vulva. Oh, vulva. That's a weird word,
yeah,
isn't it?
Lovely girl.
Yeah. Is there an item of clothing, right?
Hang on, you need to answer these
questions.
questions.
Have I had a wardrobe malfunction? Yeah, no, I mean, what I do tend to do is I like a pair of leggings. You know, I think
You like a pair of leggings?
I like a pair of leggings.
That's not a wardrobe malfunction.
Hold on, there's more to the story.
Sorry.
And I was wearing sometimes I wear like a long kind of flowing top over it, or not flowing, or a long t-shirt, say. And that often I'll go into the toilets and then my top will get tucked into my top of my leggings. Yeah. And that's not the best look for me.
No.
It's not the best look for anyone.
No, it's not.
So that happens a lot.
But you've never had a boob fall out?
I've never, ever had a boob fall out.
All right.
Well, because I just think like there's no need to.
There's no need. Well, people don't do it on purpose.
But I think
buttons can be under a strain. Yeah, but you've got a heaving bosom.
You've got the brassiere there, my dear.
A well-pronounced bosom.
That's a Barry White song, brassiere, my dear.
Well done.
Oh, that was you.
That was me opening a Coke.
Is there an item of clothing, right, that you think that you're too old for? Like for me, I think I'm too old to wear a pair of hot pants.
Yeah, but I would with leggings underneath. I do wear like, not hot pants, but like short shorts.
Short shorts. How short are we talking?
Pretty short, not hot pants.
I mean, I think there's a pair...
But with leggings is what I'm saying. Like, I do think I'm too old to wear them otherwise, probably.
No, see, I know there are 45-year-olds in the world who can wear a pair of hot pants and look rocking.
Oh, absolutely.
But I feel for me, I would think like that. I was going to go there later, but I'm going to go there now. Right? Mutton dressed as lamb. Like, we say that.
I hate that phrase.
Isn't that just the worst? Like, there is no phrase like that I can think for a man.
No, there isn't. Absolutely not. And also, what's the alternative? Mutton dressed as mutton. At least if mutton dresses as lamb, it's got a chance of looking good. Dressed mutton as mutton, it's just going to look like crap. I'm loath to put any kind of you're too old for, whatever clothing.
Yeah, I do.
I just think it's the wrong way. But for me personally, like, I don't think I want to wear like a vest top on its own anymore because my upper arms, I'm a little bit self-conscious about them. But if I see another older woman wearing a vest top, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but it's not to do with age though, is it? That's about going, I don't really like my about arms. Do you know what I mean? Loads
yeah, but as you get older, your upper arms look they kind of
go a little more elasticated.
They go a little bit more, you wave and your arm's still waving half an hour later.
So is there an item of clothing then that you feel too young for?
Well, you know this about me. I'm not a big fan of cardigans, and I know you rock a cardigan. That big red thing you wear.
I love a cardigan.
I don't like that.
I don't think cardigans are for old people. That's a weird thing.
No, they're not.
Cardigans are stylish.
Yeah. No, they're for people who can't decide whether they want to wear a jumper or not, aren't they? Really? It's like a jumper that's been torn into.
No.
Wear a jumper or don't wear a jumper. Don't wear a jumper that's like half finished.
No, because a cardigan, you're showing off the top below yourself. So you're going, not below yourself.
No, I think you need to make that decision.
Below
Are you going to wear the top below or are you going to wear the jumper?
I want to wear both. I love a cardigan.
I think it's shapeless. When does anyone look sexy in a cardigan? Not that we need to look sexy.
Okay,
that's an issue
often.
in itself. Do you know what I mean? It's just like
I look sexy in a cardigan. I'm saying that, and I think that the world needs to know.
I don't think you do. No, but it's like wearing a sack that's been just like snipped up the middle. It's just a big bag. It's just a big woolen bag that's been cut up the middle.
So you can only look sexy in fitted things.
Not that I want to move away from that because I shouldn't have said that because I wanted to make a whole point about how it's not supposed to look sexy. Damn it! Bad feminist. Right, what was your question? You only look sexy in...
It's fitted clothing then, is that what?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I like a big hoodie. I'm just saying that this cardigan is kind of a halfway house. It's a personal thing. That I'm getting quite righteously angry about.
Yes, you are.
For no real reason.
Okay, I think I'm too young. I think you can be righteously angry on it.
Thanks.
That's fine. I like that. I like about righteously angry, really, especially when you're wrong.
Oh, I quite like a cardigan on a bloke, though. Interesting.
Oh.
But then I like to mix up the genders. We'll get on to that.
Yeah, I like a cardigan on a bloke. My husband has a lovely cardigan that he always wears.
Darren does always wear that cardigan.
He loves that cardigan.
He needs to wear some different cardigans.
He looks good in that cardigan.
I do like a cardigan on a guy.
I think I'm too old for a house coat, but I have got one.
What's a house coat? Do you mean a dressing gown?
Yeah, sort of, but it's one...
You told me before that you hate dressing gowns.
Yeah, but
you just rebranded it.
I believe a house coat has a zip.
Oh, no.
Yes,
why do you want a zip?
I love a zip.
No.
Yeah. I mean...
No, because a zip is kind of sharp and harsh on the skin. No. The house coat, you want everything about it to be soft.
Or I'm too old for those as well. I'm quite excited about this.
Sash.
You know, like my nan used to wear like a thing you put over the head, and it's like an overall, and it's like got arms.
A poncho?
No arms. No, like a cleaning kind of thing, you know. You just put it over your head, like an apron that you can put over your head.
Oh, we talked about this before when we both worked in supermarkets. You're talking about like a tabard.
Yeah. You can get those to wear in the house as well.
You can choose to wear a tabard.
You can. You can wear them. No,
part of a uniform.
If you think about it, it's got pockets in the front.
I'm thinking about it.
You can put.
It's not helping.
You can just put your cleaning stuff.
No, if you think about it, you'll really love it. No.
Okay, dressing gowns. Men should never wear them.
You've said this before. Why?
Because nothing is right about that.
A very short one, that's awful. No legs. That's awful.
If you think
a long, big, grey toweling dressing gown with a hood, that's kind of cuddly. That's kind of cute.
When they close their legs or cross their legs even, you're going to see the inner bit of their thigh.
What's wrong with that?
I do not want to see anyone's inner thigh.
I don't want to see anyone else's, but your husband.
No, I would never let my husband wear
You don't want to see the inner bit of your husband's thigh.
I like seeing the inner bit of his husband's thigh, but not if he's wearing a dressing gown. And sometimes I go to my mum.
So you'd rather he sat there naked crossing his legs than just revealing that tiny bit of inner thigh?
There's something not right about a man in a dressing gown, especially when it's all tight at the waist. Like sometimes I go to my mum's house. My nephew was staying there. My sister lives at home with her partner and my stepdad. And they were all in dressing gowns. And I'm just like, I mean, it was
that's okay.
In the morning time.
Yeah, that's
no, fine. I can't cope with a man in a dressing gown.
Do you have a dressing gown?
No. Well, I have a house coat.
With a zip.
I love that.
That's so weird. Where did you even get that from?
Marks and Spencer's.
The old person section.
Do you know what I love is a nightie that goes to the ground. I sleep naked. I was
going to ask that question.
I sleep naked.
All right. Don't say it like that.
I sleep naked.
But you also like a nightie that stretches to the ground.
I love a nightie that hits the ground. Yeah.
To be fair, most nighties on you would hit the ground, wouldn't they?
I don't like a short nightie.
No?
Nope. I love a nightie that hits the ground. I'm just going to...
Have you got any kind of... we're not going to go to, but, have you got any slightly more attractive nightwear?
No, I don't ever see the point in lingerie.
You don't wear like a satin-y thing?
No, I will never wear silk or satin.
Why?
Ever.
Why?
It's a rule I have.
So do you wear a t-shirt in bed ever? If it's cold? I mean, I know you're naked. You're just naked all year round.
I'm naked all year round.
Rain or shine. What about when you're camping?
I'd sleep naked camping.
What?
Yes.
I'm going camping with you.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You won't be in the tent with me.
You wake up in the night, you need a wee. What are you going to do?
I'll put something on. I also do have a...
Do you have pyjamas?
Yeah. I own a pair of pyjamas.
All right.
I just choose not... I like a pair of pyjamas on a night time, like in the evening. I
like a pair of pyjamas.
Might pop a pair of pyjamas.
See, I've got some like satiny stuff.
Right.
I quite like on a hot night.
Oh, you not slide around in it?
That's the problem. Because my boobs are just basically jelly these days. There's nothing keeping them in.
No.
Because there's no structure there. There's no
scaffolding.
Slip
and slide.
And they're just coming out in the morning.
Is there any item of clothing that you would not wear?
Haven't we just been talking about that?
I know you said cardigans.
Okay.
Come on. You can't just say cardigan. That's too old for. Is there anything...
Oh, this is different. Right, it's all your questions basically the same, but with a very, very subtle change.
Is there...
So this is something I would never wear. Oh, puffer jacket.
Oh.
Now, I know a lot of people, I'm talking about a black...
Right.
A black puffer jacket.
You will never wear one.
Everyone owns one.
I don't.
Why? Unless you're climbing Everest, why? Why are you wearing... It looks like you're wearing a bin bag with a few bits of rope tied around it.
Yeah.
But everyone owns one. But I'm just like, you live one life. You know, can you not express yourself a little bit more than a black puffer jacket?
Yeah.
Also, they're really cruel. Did you know that?
What, puffer jackets are cruel?
Puffer jackets, there's basically lots of tubes filled with like duck and goose down.
What?
Like feathers. And to make them so cheap, they're all plucked live from, and there's horrible videos out there, they're plucked from a live, goose.
Are you
basically
me?
is plucked 4 times a year, and they live about 4 years before they're just killed. And it's horrendously painful for them every time.
So those ducks are naked while you're wearing your puffer?
Yeah. They're quickly growing them back before they get
state affairs.
Plucked again.
I've got quite a lot of things I won't wear.
Go on then.
Sheer tights.
Why?
Won't ever wear them. Petticoat.
Oh no, nobody's worn a petticoat since 1847.
My mum likes a petticoat. Yep. Don't knock a petticoat with Rowena. She likes it.
I'm gonna.
Petticoat. She'll also wear sheer tights.
Yeah, I like the way you say petticoat. Do it again.
Petticoat.
Nice.
Don't like those. I will never ever wear a jumper with any animal print on, especially if those animals are in a basket. No,
Stop, because that makes literally no sense. Do you mean an animal print like a tiger skin?
No.
Right.
No, I like
you
wearing
mean a picture of an animal?
With a picture of an animal.
Oh, well, who would wear that?
Lots of people who've seen them about.
Lots of people in America wear them, don't they?
They wear them and they've
like
got...
a wolf.
Like a wolf, exactly. I've written wolves down.
Yeah, no one wants to see a wolf over
and
your boobs.
Puppies in a basket. I mean...
But yeah,
no.
Even if you see someone who's wearing that, you think
you see a lot of people like that at a car boot sale. I will never wear that. I will never.
You're just naming stuff that nobody would really, in their right mind, wear.
I won't wear silk.
No, okay.
There you go.
All right.
Have you ever felt overdressed at something?
Overdressed.
Because you are an overdresser, aren't you?
Am I?
Well, yeah, you like your clothes.
These days, I wasn't before.
You like your clothes.
I like my clothes.
Yeah.
I like going a bit
fancy.
It's occasionally on the school playground, I guess, if I have gone for a hat or something.
I
mean, if you wear a hat on the school run, you got to be prepared for some stares.
I'm wearing a hat right now.
Yeah, but you're wearing an American baseball cap. That's
my son's hat.
That's not really like a classy fedora or something, is it?
What?
The milliner has not gone to much.
No, if you wear a fedora on the playground, I will be mocking you.
I've got a couple of fedoras. That's going to happen.
I'm going to laugh.
I've got a bowler hat. As well.
There's not a hat. There's not a hat that I've met that doesn't suit me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think a hat is good for quite a large face. I'm talking about myself, not you. Not you.
I always.
It gives a bit of balance.
What?
I think a hat on a slightly chubby face. Yeah, which I have.
Oh.
Yeah, I think. I love a hat.
Oh.
But you do get stared at if you wear a hat.
So you feel overdressed on the school playground?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
The first ever American party I went to, I felt overdressed.
What, really? What
Americans don't dress up at parties generally, especially when from the South, they generally just wear shorts and you would struggle. Shorts and t-shirts, and they do. And I went with Darren once, and I bought myself a lovely fancy outfit, like a nice brown skirt and a leopard skin top. It was the
leopard skin top,
late 90s, and I'd gone to the party and I was all feeling like right fancy dancing, and everyone there had shorts and t-shirt on, and I had like.
Yeah. Did you feel awkward though? Because I don't think I would these days. I'm just like, this is me.
Yeah, I was 22 then. I definitely felt awkward. Definitely did. Have you ever felt underdressed? Anything? Ever felt? Oh, I've made a faux pas here.
Underdressed. Yeah, I think I felt that quite a lot. Because I don't really like wearing dresses.
No.
So when it is like a posh do, I feel a bit awkward. But now I wear my tux. I wear a tux, I wear the bow tie. I feel great. I don't feel like underdressed. I just haven't dressed up in a dress with high heels because that's not me at all.
Right.
So that's answered all my... That I'm sorted now.
You're not a lover of a heel.
I am not a lover of a heel.
No.
I mean, I think they look great on people who can wear them properly.
Me neither.
I can wear like an inch, and maybe a half if I have to. Here's the thing.
Right.
Women's fashions can be incredibly uncomfortable. And I don't think, generally speaking, men's fashions through the ages have been uncomfortable in a way that women's. I'm talking about high heels, corsets... You know, all that kind of tight stuff that we squeeze ourselves into and we're knackering our feet to kind of look sexy for blokes. Whereas blokes' fashion has evolved in like quite comfortable shoes, you know, suits are comfortable. It's all kind of, you know, they can still... I don't know where my point is there, but I think it's of note.
I think it's of note. It's something of note. It's something of merit. You've made a point.
And I think there is a compromise between... I don't think you should dress to look sexy to others. You should dress to feel great in yourself, whatever that is.
Yeah, and I think we can use clothes, and that was the question. Are there clothes that make you feel more confident? Do you have certain outfits and certain clothes that make you?
Yeah, I think just now, just dressing as I want to dress.
Yeah,
which is fairly new, last 10 years sort of thing, really. I think I went through a phase as a teenager, like I went through a hippie phase, a grungy phase, and going a little bit, but what my friends were wearing. And then I just kind of wore a hoodie and jeans for several years. And now I just think life's too short. I want to wear something that's funky. And also I've noticed that if you're not naturally good looking, which obviously I'm not, that no, it's fine.
Stop
but
that.
No, I'm not looking for that. Shut up. Oh, cut that out. But you can make up for it with accessories, good posture, and a bit of craziness.
Good posture. I remember seeing
you can't make yourself good looking, but you can feel like
make something interesting.
This is something. I mean, kind of interesting. I'm interested myself. I've looked in the mirror and thought, yeah, that's not bland. I'm me. I don't care if I get stared at. If you get stared at, the problem is the starer, not the staring.
So you don't want to be. You want to stand out rather than blend in.
I don't think it's even to stand out, because often I will just wear a hoodie. I think I just want to feel. Yeah, it's to stand out. It's to show off.
People with good...
No, it's not, though. No. What about you? Come on.
People with good posture freak me out slightly.
I try to. I remember
having a meeting with this woman.
It makes such a difference.
It does, but I remember having a meeting with a woman who is incredibly... She's like a lawyer and politician. She's very self-assured, and she constantly adjusts herself to... But I find it irritating and slightly intimidating. Like I was all like I felt like she was using her posture to intimidate me slightly.
Yeah,
and it worked.
You want to feel a bit relaxed. I'll tell you something I'd never wear. Going back to that, something I hate.
Yeah,
I don't know why people wear it. Flesh-coloured clothing.
Sheer colour tights is the same thing.
No, but sheer colour tights, it's trying to look like you're not wearing tights. It's trying to look like your skin looks like that.
You've got shiny flesh.
When people wear like a kind of peach coloured, that's kind of flesh coloured t-shirt, from a distance you think, why is that woman naked walking up the road?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Or trousers. And
I know.
Now the problem is you've done research and you're spending the whole time looking for the next question. And I don't think you're listening to the answers.
I am absolutely shaft. Like I'm from school. You're not listening, Hudson. You're not listening. I think you're right. Flesh coloured clothing, especially when they have flesh coloured leggings, and you're going, "Oh, is she?"
I know. I can't tell if she's wearing anything.
Do you know what freaks me out? You don't follow them ever, but the Kardashians. She often, the Kim of the Kardashians, wears her jacket on her shoulders because this area, the collarbone to shoulder area, is apparently a very sexy part on a woman. But I would just be thinking, my jacket's going to fall off,
I know.
For me, comfort always comes over fashion.
Absolutely.
Have to, if I'm not comfortable, there's absolutely no, I don't care how hot I look or how good I look. If I'm not comfortable, I love a t-shirt dress because I love their comfort, and I think that comfort makes me feel really confident. Like if I'm comfortable, then I'm going to feel more.
I think it's a compromise for me between being comfortable, but also thinking, yeah, I look all right. I look interesting. I'm not good looking. I'm not going to turn heads, but I'm wearing an interesting hat.
Yeah.
And I kind of think if I saw me in a room, would I want to talk to them? And if I see someone in the room wearing an interesting hat and a pair of DMs, I want to talk to her. Like,
I wore DMs my whole teenageness. I'm a trainer girl now.
Yeah, I like trainers. I've got a pair of DMs, but they just rag my feet.
Yeah.
You know the bit at the beginning of Dances with Wolves?
Uh-huh.
Do you? Because you answered that before.
Yeah, I do.
I believe you took in the question. You know the beginning bit of Dances with Wolves? Yeah.
I just going to moan at me the whole podcast.
When he's in the tent, they're in the war, and he's about to have his leg amputated.
Yes.
Yeah. And he has to take off his boot.
Yes.
And it's just like a bloody mess inside the boot.
That's what the DM is.
That's me taking off my DMs.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing worse than an uncomfortable foot.
No.
Or a bloody foot.
This is my problem in the summer.
Flip-flops.
I can't find a summer shoe that
Flip-flops.
I either like or that are comfortable. And I am not going to wear flip-flops.
Would you not wear a Birkenstock?
No. That's the summer equivalent of Uggs, isn't it? Just every bugger's wearing them. It's just shove on a puffer jacket, put on your Birkenstocks, use no imagination, and just crack on with the blandness.
No, you're not going to wear a puffer jacket and Birkenstock because you're in all kinds of seasons there. Do you know what I mean? Like.
You're listening to Don't Laugh But with Kirsty Hudson and Rebecca Elliott, the random banter of two idiots laughing at life.
The only downside for me about being a bigger woman is that I can't wear as much vintage clothing as I'd quite like to.
I like vintage.
I do, and I think people were thinner then.
Yeah.
So I can't always get into it, and that's a bit of a downer.
Yeah. Is it weird wearing people's old clothes? I mean, I love a charity shop as well.
Yeah.
I love a charity shop. Except these days, used to be.
Oh, it used to be great.
It used to be fantastic. You go in a charity shop and you really find like old retro-y stuff. Now it's just rows and rows of like Dorothy Perkin crap.
I know. That's not around anymore, is it?
No, I know.
Have you ever bought from a catalogue? Do catalogues exist anymore? I don't know.
I quite like Bowden.
Oh.
Sometimes.
Now, this is where I have an issue.
But it never looks like it looks in the catalogue.
This is where I have an issue, right? Bowden, sea salt, white stuff.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm
done. I went in there the other day.
I think I'm getting to that point.
When I went to sea salt the other day, I thought...
Bowden's different to sea salt, and white stuff and fat face are all the same. And it's all floaty nonsense.
I went into sea salt the other day and I thought, I'm not 96. I'm not going to wear that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Like older stuff, and I don't want something. I'm not a fisherman.
It'd be quite
I'm not a fisherman. I don't want.
You don't.
I don't want.
I've got like a yellow Mac.
No,
everyone's got a yellow Mac.
I think I might have a sea salt jacket actually on right now.
Yeah.
Well, it was Jules. See, that's another thing I really. And I just I bought a cardigan from White Stuff the other day, and it just bobbled. Like it bobbled, and I'm just thinking, I bought it reduced. Oh, that's something. Like I say to you often, oh, I have this top here.
You've never shown me a bit of clothing without telling me this.
Yeah, I'll go, look, I got this top and it's $4.99. And I'm really wanting that to impress and excite
40
you.
quid down to £5.
Yeah, and you know.
That's going to impress me that it's cheap crap.
I love cheap crap.
Whereas I'd be like, guess how much this was? Yeah? 400 quid.
Yeah. And I'd be like, you twat. No. What's your favourite place to buy clothes in?
Hang on, would you slow the hell?
I've got questions and I want to get them in.
Space to breathe,
Right.
You were saying, do your clothes... Do you want them to say something about you?
Do I want my clothes to say something about me?
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah,
I think they should.
I do. I do think about what I'm wearing. Like, clothes give me confidence sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm around people who I feel a little bit uncomfortable with, like I've had a bit of anxiety this last few days, like quite crazy anxiety.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's all these. It's it's good. And I think that we need to say these kind of things stuff more because it's like just part of being a human being. So, if I'm wearing a piece of clothing that is comfortable, that makes me feel confident.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
It's
doesn't
okay,
it?
Especially when you're around certain people. Like certain people, you kind of just want to go. I know how I am an okay human because I know how to dress. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that sounds kind of a strange.
I do know what you mean.
A strange thing, but and my husband, it's something my husband doesn't feel like. Clothing for him are just something to cover his body, and at times clothing for me is that as well.
Yeah.
But there are times where just putting something on makes you go, this is good. I feel good in this. And and I feel a bit, and I think that you sort of feeling like edgy and cool and like, and I like that sort of feeling, and I think because I am that I am edgy and I am cool, but I just feel that at times when you put something on, you go, you know what, this makes me feel really, really good.
Exactly, and it's really not about what anyone else thinks.
It's got nothing to do with anyone else.
I have no doubt, like nobody in the world thinks I'm remotely edgy or cool with my clothes at all.
No.
But as long as I've looked in the mirror and thought,
no, I'm really uninterested in anyone else's opinion of myself.
Boring.
Like, no, in clothing. But it's
but
about
equally,
how
when you're
feel.
depressed, sometimes you do just want to put on a hoodie,
yeah,
and a pair of jeans and sit on the sofa, and that's fine. But sometimes actually putting something else on and going out, and it does raise you.
And I think when you've got a bit of anxiety or if you're feeling a bit low or whatever, actually putting an outfit on, putting a bit of makeup on, getting yourself out and going, hello world, do you know what I mean?
This is
like,
me.
And really sometimes just faking it until you're making it, all that kind of stuff.
Do you wish there were more normal sized models? And I know we have the sort of plus size, quote unquote. But I just want to see normal shops, not the plus sized clothing shops, normal shops with some models that are size 12.
Yeah.
Maybe 14. So not even like big, but just clothes on a size 6 model bear no resemblance to how they're going to look on a normal person. Like none.
No.
And most people are not size 6 and 8.
No.
So when are we going to, do you know what I mean?
Well, also size 4 and stuff now.
Yeah, I look on Pinterest quite a lot at actual people who are similar size to me.
Yeah.
And see what they're wearing, because it's a much greater accurate idea of what you're looking at, those kinds of clothes, rather than models where you just think, no, that's not going to look like that on me, because I've actually got bulges and I'm not just straight down like a ruler.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting when you go into a shop. And do you try stuff on in shops?
Yeah,
because
I do. Yeah,
I would tend not. I find that quite stressful.
Yeah,
trying stuff in shops. It's all hot and bothering, and you go in, especially.
Well, you don't like changing in a cubicle at the gym, so I can imagine it's the same. Do you just get starkers right in the middle of H&M?
Yeah, I will, especially when well, I won't, but especially when they have a curtain and then you've got to change.
Oh, I don't like a curtain. They never close properly.
You can't close the curtain properly, and you're like,
designed them?
I know. And then they've got mirrors in front of you, the side of you, and you're just
see an angle of yourself that you've never seen
before.
Do
I need to see that angle?
Like from the side and the back?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
I think
didn't know my hair looked like that at the back.
And I just think this whole plus size thing is all very strange. I can't understand why. Like, we just don't need to make a thing of it. Just have all size clothing in your shop. Just just have all size clothing. Because there's a whole thing about the I can't think of her name. She's a really American woman, and she's got loads of tattoos, and she's like,
yeah, I know.
You know, a larger woman.
Front cover of a magazine.
And
recently.
like, there's this whole thing about whether she should be like, people making huge judgments on her body and huge judgments on her health and huge judgments consistently, and I just think the woman looks banging. Do you know what I mean? And that's her job.
And you can't judge
her job is just to look good.
Body.
No.
Anyone else's body is just for them to judge.
It is, and I think,
and she does look amazing. Do you ever, going on from that, do you ever listen to advice? I think we sort of touched on this before, on like how to dress for your body shape and that whole like, are you an apple? Are you a pear? And all the YouTube videos about how if you are this size, you know, you big fatties, then what you need to do is wear an A-line skirt and high heel, and a V-neck top. And you think, well, yeah, I might look a bit thinner, but I'd also look like a doctor's receptionist. Like, you've got to dress like you. You can't just dress to look a bit thinner, because for God's sake, look thinner at all costs. That should be your aim.
I know.
You shouldn't.
No.
Wear clothes because they can be fun and they make you feel like you.
Yeah, like, I definitely dress for my personality more than the way I look.
Right.
And I think that's what it should be about. Just like I look so good in red, like ridiculously good in red. And so when I wear red, I look damn hot, whatever shape that is. And I'm just like red just suits me so much. And I just feel like it makes me happy and it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And I just wear it. And you know what? If I want to wear something like that's really, really tight and that's showing all of my rolls, and I want to do it and it's going to make me feel good, then I am so going to do that.
Absolutely.
And I think it's a very boring and just stop it. But I did find this whole, they were in H&M, I love a bit of H&M, they were in there the other day. What is it?
H is not, because her is the sound it makes.
I still, you've said this to me so many times and I still don't actually understand it. I don't understand.
The letter is called H. The sound the letter makes is H. There is no such thing as H. There's no such thing. People out there, please listen. There is no such thing as H.
So if I'm going to say the name Helen...
Yeah, that's because it's spelt with an H at the beginning and the sound it makes is her.
Which is a H.
No, the name of the letter is H.
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 Yeah. It doesn't make any sense what you're saying at all. It doesn't. If you said H and H...
No, the name of the letter is H.
H.
Yeah?
The name of the letter H begins with an A. H.
Yes. Yeah, like the letter M. Yeah, the word for that is M, which begins with an E. E-M. M.
Oh, yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah, and lots of other letters as well.
Okay. No. I'm still not 100% with you, but I will go with it because it makes you angry. Okay, so when I'm in H&M, there were these people, and they were like moving the stuff around, and like this man was so serious, like he was like the campist French man.
Brilliant.
And he's going, but I think we need to put these clothes over here because when you put these clothes over here, it's going to draw one's eye to them. And I just thought, like, you're in H&M, and like, but it was like he was in.
Him.
Oh, it was just great. I could have stood and listened to him for ages because it draws your eye, and I was going, my eye is drawn, it's there. And then I have a Wonder Woman jumper from there. And when I was buying it, I was going, I love that I'm wearing this Wonder Woman t-shirt because I'm barely mediocre. And he's going, no, you are a woman of wonder. And I was going,
really?
Yes, I am. Yeah. He was
like
just
him.
like such a good salesman of clothing. I would have bought anything from him. You know, like when you have the Julia Roberts moment and like you go in, like, and you're just going, I can't. And then, but I've
never had the Julia Roberts moment. Are you suggesting that you in H&M that day it was just the same as Pretty Woman?
It's exactly like Pretty Woman.
H&M
like me going, look, I'm barely mediocre. No, you are a woman of wonder. Yes, I am. Do you want to take me away and buy me millions? You know, it was a beautiful moment.
Okay, you bought your hoodie.
Oh, I think. Do you know what I think a pointless piece of clothing is?
What? Hang on, you haven't even asked that question.
I'm going to ask you. Do you know what
Try and get a syllable out.
Do you know what a pointless piece of clothing is?
I've got a few.
I've got one.
Shall I start?
Nope. Okay. It's a gilet. The fact that it's called a gilet.
Is that a tank top?
No, a gilet is like something.
Oh, it's like a zip-up coat.
It's like half a puffer jacket, generally.
Yeah.
What?
What's the point? If it's cold enough to have a coat on,
I know.
You need arms.
I know.
I'm with you.
Especially when they're pink.
Yeah. Also, you can get armless hoodies.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I've never seen one of them.
I've seen them.
I've never seen them.
I'll tell you what's really pointless. You know the socks that actually have space for your toes? Like 5 little individual. What's that about?
Do you know what's even more pointless than them?
What?
Shoes like that.
What? No, there aren't.
Oh,
running shoes.
Running shoes with those.
Yeah, I saw some, and they're like the tagline was something like, feel every bit of the road.
No,
I don't want to feel the road that I'm running.
I'm not Zola Bud.
Feel every,
do you remember Zola Bud?
I do.
She ran. I was going to say she ran naked, but she did with naked feet. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like she didn't.
I remember. I was there. Yeah, I remember it well.
What?
Now, can blokes get pants that have the shape so that they're
for the
in a similar way to those socks? You could have it moulded around your area.
I think you can, and I do believe there is a piece of clothing for a male on the beach that just covers that area and no other area.
Because in France, this was an issue for us when we went on holiday to France. You're not allowed to wear, blokes aren't allowed to wear shorts. You have to wear Speedos.
Yeah.
And obviously Matt was like, no, that's simply not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be swimming in France.
Yeah.
It's like it's a health and hygiene thing.
That's kind of weird though, isn't it?
I know, because never mind health and hygiene. What about people's mental health? Having to see surrounded by Speedos dangling around.
I was swimming the other day and there was a man, and because the pool was there, the pool's low, and he's standing, and his area was just in my face.
With shorts on, I presume.
Speedos.
Oh, you don't see him in this country very often.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I know, you don't want anyone's area.
I'm going to put this out there. Scarves with pockets. Oh. Why? Why would you? I've even seen a scarf with a hood.
No.
And pockets as well.
But that's
crazy.
That's a lot of pressure because you're putting your hands in the pockets.
Yeah, you're going to be strangling yourself.
You've got
that's
the
wrapped around your neck.
Oh.
But
in theory, it should work. In theory, it's a very good idea.
No, it's not. Even in theory, it's a ridiculous idea. I think you'll find.
What about fingerless gloves? Because they're quite pointless.
Anyone who's got a scarf on is going to have gloves as well. So they don't need pockets. And anyone who's got a scarf on is going to have actual pockets in their clothing. You're not just going to be wearing a scarf and a T-shirt, are you? That's crazyville.
Well, you were just wearing a puffer jacket and some sandals, so, you know.
I think also with blokes, I think a lot of guys, like my husband really dresses quite fancy now. And he's embraced that. And he's really enjoyed embracing that. You know, he'll rock a waistcoat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's great though that he likes clothing.
I love that. And I love that he's embraced that. And he's got really beautiful shoes and he likes nice stuff. A lot of blokes just continue to dress exactly the way they did age 20 forever. And never really reassess and think. And I wonder if that's a bad thing for them. I wonder if they're not really given the opportunity so much as women are to express themselves so much through clothing.
I don't know, because I quite like, you know, at the same time I like putting an effort into thinking about clothing. I equally think that it's really unimportant.
Oh, it is. We should have topped with that.
Yeah.
It is utterly irrelevant, just tosh and nonsense.
Yeah, and I think that, my husband doesn't think about it, and I like that he doesn't think, and he'll go, oh, what should I wear? He has no... he would love it if I just chose all of his clothing, which I tend to do anyway, because it's just not his thing, and I think that's quite... interesting about him as well, in the same way that's interesting that your husband likes to choose and think about clothing, it's equally at the same time quite interesting when people don't.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know, although
there's something very refreshing and lovely about people who are just this is what I like, take me as I am. There's nothing wrong with that. I would not be friends with a person because they weren't wearing nice clothes. But I think I would be drawn to someone if they were wearing something that I considered quite
but clothes
funky or out there.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't not befriend someone because do you know what I mean?
Has something that someone is wearing ever intimidated you?
Oh, all the time. Really, really super good looking people who are wearing really bang on trend stuff. I wouldn't know what to do with that. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I love a man in a 3-piece suit though.
I do, yeah, a big, with the good beard, the modern beard,
yeah,
the 3-piece suit with the top hat,
and they look so sharp.
I would want to be that person's friend.
You want to be that person?
I think I would. But equally, if there was a woman, I would want to wear that, to be honest. But if there was a woman looking just really sharp, gorgeous in a kind of really, really high heel and beautiful dress, I would think, wow, she looks awesome. But I think I don't know what to say to her. She seems way out of my friend league.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, what clothes can do and say. Do you want to go for your shorts rule?
Right, shorts.
Yeah.
Shorts on men. Okay, these are my 5 shorts rules. I don't like shorts on men. I think it looks like trousers that have gone wrong. So, but I have 5 rules that you have to adhere to if you want to wear shorts if you're a bloke. All right, number 1. You can wear shorts if you are, number 1, under 25. Talk about men here. Number 2, you can wear shorts if you're doing some kind of manual labour or sport. Number 3, if you're on your own land, in your own garden or in your house. All right, that's fine. That's your decision. You've made it. And number 4, if it's over 30 degrees outside.
Oh,
and I mean
hot.
in the shade. I mean proper. That is the official temperature.
Oh.
Okay. Or lastly, if you're on holiday, you're allowed to wear shorts. That's fine.
Wow.
Okay, but otherwise, no. You're not allowed to wear shorts. I just don't like it when you go out of an evening, you're sitting outside in a pub or something, and you've got a guy sit down next to you with his naked legs pressed up against yours, with a lot of people around a table or something, and he's sweaty because he's been wearing the same shorts all day.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And because, women, when they have their legs out, they're sitting mostly with their knees together, at least, and it's not kind of pressing against the person they're next to.
Oh.
It's unsightly.
It's a bit of man-spreading.
It's sweaty. It's hairy. I don't want to see it unless one of those 5 things have been adhered to. Kirsty, damn it!
Okay, I hear you. I did say to my husband on our first ever date, I'd met him in a nightclub. I asked him out.
Yeah.
And I said, would you like to meet tomorrow? And I said, but can you not wear shorts?
Was he wearing shorts in the nightclub?
No.
Okay, fine.
He wasn't. But I asked him.
So you just randomly said,
yeah,
I want to go out with you.
I knew he was
Don't wear
American.
shorts.
I knew Americans like a short. And I just said, no, please don't wear shorts. And then the next day it was over 30 and he didn't wear shorts.
He didn't?
He didn't wear shorts.
Oh, so you knew it was love at that point.
Yeah.
It was all going to be fine.
Yeah, but now he will always wear shorts. He'd wear shorts in the winter if it was.
No, you see why?
He loves a short.
No, I'm not having it. I don't want to see his knees.
You tell him. Go on.
I will. I believe I just have.
I think people who wear hats make a strong personality.
Oh, I thought you were going to slag him off.
No. I think you have to have a strong personality to wear a hat. You
get stared at a lot if you're wearing a hat. I think. I love wearing a hat. Absolutely. Every day. I'd wear a hat every day if I could.
Me too.
Summer hats, though.
I know.
Women's summer hats can be a bit.
Summer hats are hard
like
because your hair doesn't work very well.
Because they don't suit me. All the women's summer clothing is all super, super girly. If you dress a little bit androgynous like I do, it's all great, it's all fine. And then you get to the summer and you think, oh, God, I don't want to wear bloke shorts. But I don't really like wearing a dress. I do because it gets hot and I do. But then I look at a picture of myself and think, oh, God,
I love a dress. Do you not like a dress? I
do when it's hot. I've got, I own dresses and I put them on and it but I just think it doesn't feel like me. It doesn't, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like a dress on other people.
Yeah, I look good in a dress.
I'm sure you look fabulous in a
dress. There's not much I don't look good in.
No, obviously.
But I do. I look good in a dress. I like a dress. I think dresses are comfortable.
Yeah. Have you ever customised any clothes?
No.
No?
No, because I'm not a wanker.
That's lovely.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. No, I've never done that.
I know. I just think like a badge that's ironed on.
Oh, you're horrible. I've got a tweed jacket that I've ironed on.
Oh, no, that does look nice.
I've ironed on a massive picture of a lion. Is it a tiger on the back? What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing is wrong with that. It looks good. It looks good.
I want to swear at you, but I'm not allowed to. Go on then, you got anything else or should we wrap it up?
I think, now you're sad now because I don't like your tiger.
Yes.
Oh, look, the blackbird's back.
It's just a blackbird.
That comes every time. It's like a little sign of something.
It's a sign that you should crack on or shut up. Come on, we've warbled on. I'm going to have to edit this down.
All right then. Yeah, no, we're done.
Go on, didn't you have another question?
No, I haven't.
You did. You were going to ask, do you wear man's clothes?
Oh, sorry. You wanted that one, did you? So I've got loads of questions, but you told me I was looking at my questions too much. Stop looking at my questions. No, now you want the question.
Any good questions? Do you have any good questions?
Why are you such a... yeah, do you... Oh, what about this whole dress wearing? Would you wear men's clothing? Would you wear men's clothing?
Yeah, I do. So I don't know why you asked such ridiculous questions. No, in all honesty, I do, and I don't like the fact that that there's men's clothing and there's women's clothing, and then if you wear anything in between, it's kind of a thing. Like it's just clothes.
I know.
Often I do look in the window of a shop and I'm way more drawn to the blokes' clothing than the women's. And equally, blokes should be able to wear like a pink top without it being an expression of sexuality, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't see
why
like
a man
clothes.
In pink trousers.
I don't see, but no, fine. But I don't see the chino rainbow that you get in Waitrose. All the colours of the rainbow in the chino, hideous. But anyway, I don't see why clothing needs to, unless you want it to, represent your sexuality when actually it should just represent your personality. Drop the mic. Thank you.
Do you ever wear belts?
No, that's a rubbish question.
We should have talked about, which we didn't talk about because we've drivelled on for an hour, is naturism.
Oh.
Because that's obviously the opposite to clothing.
Yeah.
Would you ever be a naturist?
No, nobody wants to see that.
I don't know why I've been asking. I wouldn't even get your tits out in the
I was going to say, the whole changing room thing, I get changed in a cupboard, even if no one's around.
I would.
I'm not going to flaunt my stuff on a beach.
I think I've done it.
Have you?
On the beach.
Was it a naturist beach or just a beach?
It was a naturist beach.
It was just Southwold.
That was Great Yarmouth. Yeah. I went on the rides.
Wandering down.
Like,
on the pier.
On the ghost train. That was awkward. I think I would definitely... I've got no problems with being naked.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Lovely. And on that note...
So if you want to wear clothes, do. If you don't. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Wear the clothes that you want to wear and don't listen to our or anyone else's ridiculous judgment of them. That's
especially
my
Rebecca's.
point.
Yeah.
Especially Kirsty's.
Yeah, no, just enjoy clothing. And I think be comfortable.
I think we both keep wrapping it up and then we want to be the one to have the last say.
That happens every week.
So as I've said,
have a beautiful week, people.
Have a lovely week.
Thank you. Oh, we had fan mail. Thank you for
We've
our
had
fan
mail this week. That's how lovely you people are.
It's just so repeated what I said, just to get that in there. You guys have a beautiful week. We'll see you next week.
Miss you already.
Love you. Bye.
You,
Bye.
bye.
Kirsty and Rebecca will be back next week with a whole new round of this oddly captivating bollocks. So you may as well listen in.